Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. This is Call of Duty Black Ops 2 backward compatible Xbox 360 game. I do have Black Ops 1 as well. As a matter of fact, I have all of the Call of Duty games, including the World War that I have pre-ordered as well on both versions, coming November. It's pretty much the same exact calibration settings that I have used. And I'm going to show it to you one more time really quick before I start this multiplayer match. These are the settings that I'm using. This is the game mode. Obviously it has to be a game mode. OLED light, as I said in my previous videos, this is something you will have to determine whether you need 80 or 70 or 100 depending on the environment, depending on how big of a room you're living in. Maybe you got a 65-inch and you're living in a big giant lit up room. I don't know. So you will have to decide based on that. Contrast, it's 95 because the calibrating software told me to leave it there at 95. Brightness is 55 because calibrating software determined and told me to leave it at 55. Same thing with the sharpness. It's at 7 because the calibrating software will show you a line and you look at that line to make sure it's not being too blurry or too outlined. It has to be balanced. So I left it at 7. The end result was 7. Color, same thing, 55. There's going to be a grayscale. There's going to be RGB, red, green, blue, and white. And you're going to have to determine based on how much color you need, because the whole key is not to bleed out the colors. The colors has to be natural. And that was the result from the calibrating software, 55. Tint, you never ever mess with the tint unless you're a professional advanced with the equipment calibrator for like many years, certified. Color temperature, you leave it at middle. The reason I leave it at middle because this is a game mode and I don't want my colors to be too warm or too cold. Even they say you leave it at the middle. For the movies, if you're calibrating for the movies, you can use warm 1. But for the games, keep it at the balance, middle. This is middle. Now, this is important, really quick. Advanced controls and picture options. This is where the key things happen. Advanced controls, turn everything off except the gamma. Gamma has to be at the medium. So leave the gamma at medium. And I already explained why gamma has to be at the medium, okay? Because this is OLED, and OLED already has deep dark levels, so you want to have the medium gamma. Plus, you already calibrated brightness 55 with the gamma medium, so that's perfect right there. Picture options, turn everything off except the black level. Black level has to be at the low. Now you're going to say why it has to be low? Because you already have gamma at medium and brightness at 55. If you were to turn black levels at high, this entire picture would be smoked with like a fog. It would look like a fog of brightness. So leave that at the low level. And make sure you guys, for the love of God, don't be lazy. Grab a pen and a paper and write this stuff down. Alright, so there you have it. Now we're gonna go through some quick multiplayer levels. And let's check it out. Let's see how it looks. Oh, before we start, one more thing I want to say. Even though this game, originally it's on Xbox 360, however, since now it's being brought backward compatibly to the Xbox One S, it is upscaled. It's being upscaled to 4K. It's probably 720p being upscaled to 4K. Also, this TV helps the upscaling. It makes even the letters, like if you see this letter, these letters, they look more outlined, much better and cleaner. That's because the upscaling chip from the TV and from the Xbox One S helps. But it's mainly this TV that helps the upscaling. It has a really good upscaling chip, which I will talk about on my official review of this TV on Friday. One more thing I want to mention is I have my Onkyo 676, and even though this is the Xbox 360 game and only supports the Dolby Digital Plus, however, this thing right here will encode any Dolby format and will kind of upscale it to 7.1 channels. So all of my speakers will be active, regardless of what Dolby format you're using. They're all will be supported. Means every speaker will be active because the chip inside will process that. Okay? I just want to keep that in check for those of you who have Onkyo 676. Alright, so let's jump into the multiplayer really quick for about 4.5 minutes. Alright, so here we are, Team Deathmatch. I did mute some players because they're a bunch of kids, man, and they're just talking smack. Oh, look at me dying like that. Now, you guys have to keep in mind, this is 720p, and there will be some blurring outlines here and there, but it looks pretty good, honestly, for an old game, for Xbox 360 game that's running on 720p, and it's being upscaled to 4K and being calibrated. This looks pretty good, man. And this is why I always tell people it's important to have a professional calibration software. You know, I was against it for a little while because I was using my own custom calibrating methods, using my own two eyes, which is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with using your own two eyes, but however, it's best way to use professional calibrating software. Wait till I buy a professional calibrating software, then I'll be able to use the equipment and everything. Well, assume me, I'm a camper. Then I'll be able to utilize that professional calibrating software and the equipment to really do step-by-step every aspect of the picture quality. I'll be able to calibrate and save the presets. Ah, well. Payback time, huh? You know, it would be nice if PlayStation 4 brought back all of their PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 games available to download. Not to stream, but to download. I think that would have been great. And I do mean all of them. Like if they brought all of their PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 games, including PlayStation 3 games, all of them. If they brought them to the store, that would be great. They have some, but not that many. Here, let me show it to you from a different angle. I'll turn it around like this so you can see it a little bit better. Like that. Hopefully this is better. There you go. That's the beauty about the OLED. You get to watch this from any angle. Like, I could be sitting from the far right corner and still I'll be able to see it. You know, that's one unique thing about the OLED. Here, let's so I don't know what else I can say except that you definitely need to utilize this software, Xbox One calibrating software. And if you don't know how to find it, well, it's right here. You just go to the settings. Go to the settings, go to the video output, display and sound, video output, and there it is, Calibrate the HD TV, and that's where all the magic happens. That's what you have to do. It's all there. So, there you have it. There is no reason for you not to calibrate your TV, honestly, especially when you got a free software. Alright, this video is going to end pretty soon. I don't think I'll be able to make one kill before I end this video, but hey, it's alright. I'm just going to blindly throw some shit here. Alright guys, so that's it. End of the video. Oh, I made a kill, didn't I?